Hello YouTube, this is the first video on my channel. I'm not particularly good at darts, I'm not pretending to be good at darts, so this is a channel for the average dart player who's like 30-40 average, let's say. Today we're going to be comparing these 26mm points, which I've never used yet, because when I bought the darts I just put the long points straight on them, versus these 40mm points. And we're going to see what's better, 60mm, 40mm or 26. So put your guesses in the comments below and we'll have a look. So I'm basically just going to throw some darts at the dartboard because I've only got one camera at the moment, and we're going to collect an average and then we'll compare the two averages. Sounds pretty simple. I've been playing darts this morning and it's not been particularly good, so I'm going to make myself look awful for the internet. So what can you do? So we're going to start on the 26mm points here. $64. That's not bad. Like I said, I'm waiting to purchase a second camera so I can film myself throwing the darts as well, and then it'll be a bit better. But I've mainly just tried to put this video out. Shit, I've been awful on the 19s lately. I've mainly just putting this video out to make sure the channel works and the video actually uploads. So I'm actually not playing too bad. I say that. 37. So yeah, I've always wanted to do a few dart videos, but I've never been too good, and I've never wanted to make myself look like a knob on the internet, so I've never really bothered. But like I said, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend to be good at darts when I'm not. This is a channel to help people that ain't too good at darts, and you lot can help me improve as well, and then everyone's happy. Oh, for fuck's sake. It just seems to be elusive at the moment to me now, the 19. See, I quite like the long points, but I know, well, I only use the long points because I know that I've paid for it. 64. And all the professionals use long points. And I see them using them on the TV and I think, oh, that must be good. Even if it makes my game worse, I'll still use them for some reason. Oh, that one was a bit skew with. Alright, that was poor. 14. We'll have a few more chucks for the 26s and then we'll jump over to the longer points. Yeah, I can't seem to throw it very straight at the moment, which is quite important when you're playing darts, to be able to throw a dart straight. What's that, 41? Yeah, I don't think this is going to be the highest of averages. We're going to be about 30 or 40, I think. This is the problem of having one camera. I'm going to have to work out all the averages while editing the video. That's not good, and that's just brought it down. We'll have 3 more throws, and then we'll stick the long points on. But I feel like for the average player, someone like you and me, the longer points are quite hard to throw. I'm not too sure if I overly like the K-Flex. The only thing I like about the K-Flex is that they don't seem to, well, they do get, oh fucking hell, they do get damaged. It's just, I haven't got to get through it. I don't like keep changing the flights and the flights coming off and everything like that, so it's just easier. I'm going to quickly whack the longer points on now. The average should be on the screen somewhere around here, and then we'll compare the two. Right, so we have the 40, is it 40? Yeah, 40mm points on here. You can see them down here. If I put them on the dartboard, they won't focus. So we'll have a few chucks of these, and we'll see what the difference is. I feel like I sometimes struggle to throw these points. That's a great start. because they're so long. I feel like they're not far off getting on for the length of the barrel, and I just feel like they make the dart so front heavy that it just wants to go wherever the fuck it wants, to be honest. 22. I just struggle to even throw them straight. Like all of them were aimed for the 18. That's not me being poor. I'm not that bad. But it's just, I'm not too sure about these points. I'm really weird with darts. I'll go through phases. I'll put long points on, do really well, use them for a week. I'll have like a stinker of a game. And then I get it in my mind that they're not very good. And then I obsess about it. And then I just can't use them anymore. So that's probably what's happened to it. It's the first decent shot that I've done with the longer point. But yeah, I'm really not sure. I'm too, I don't know if indecisive is the right word, but I'm too contradictive of myself to play darts. I think it's not. I don't know if it's a sport for me. See, they seem to be. I was just about to say they seem to be doing better on the 19s. Oh, there you go. The last dart saved it a little bit. This should be pulling the average up a bit now. But yeah, like I said, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I was about to say it's a bit different. It's not. It's a normal dart video, I guess. But like I said, I just need bear with me. I'll order another camera and we'll improve the video standard a bit because it's not the best. Okay, that was poor. They were all aimed for the 19s there. I generally couldn't tell you which one's better at the moment. When I go on the edit and I work out the average, I reckon they'll be very similar, to be honest. But we'll have a few more. I don't even know where the fuck the last one was going. But I feel like they just do that a lot. They have like two, one. They're just not consistent enough would be my gripe, or I'm not consistent enough is probably the more likely answer to that. I'll have one more and then we'll call it that, and I'll do some workings out and then I'll tell you what's better. Okay, that last one's probably brought down the average a bit. So I will move to the side here and I'll put the two averages up against each other on the side of the screen there for a bit. Mathematically, I'm better with the longer points, but I feel more comfortable throwing the shorter points, if that makes sense. I don't know how that can make sense, but it just feels more right when I'm throwing it. I'm going to assume they're gone now, if I've edited that out of the way. So technically these are better, but they don't feel better. So that's not a very good YouTube video, but it's the best I can do. So I hope you've enjoyed. Like I said, it's more of just a test. I need a second camera really, so I can film the two perspectives at the same time. But bear with me, subscribe if you're new.